What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. I appreciate everybody for coming through, for watching, for this first reaction for Power Book 2, Season 3, Episode 2. We see a little bit more of the explanation of what happened to Lauren and why she's still alive, as well as, I guess, the evolution of Kane, which I have said before, I liked him a little bit better than some of the other characters. Although, it is a little bit of that. But overall, I see he's trying to come along. Now, will he be able to hold that over Lorenzo the way he think he will? I doubt it, but we'll get into it. So for those that are watching, I appreciate all y'all for watching this first reaction, which I do immediately after the episode. So I appreciate everybody for watching. And as most of you know, I'm talk about the episode, and then I'm going to give it a Moscow rating, and to break it down and get a little more technical with the rating. All right. So let's see a couple of these comments. I got Crystal. She says, wow, what an interesting episode. Adrian, week. That's right, week St. Patrick. Week. I appreciate y'all, man. Man, I don't know what is going on with my computer, man. I gotta get this thing. I don't know. Everything it seemed work, and then when I go live, it start to act a little funny. But we see that Ev about to get thunderstruck, huh? He say ain't no more climbing the mountaintop. You could have sat on the peak of this mountain. You've climbed Mount Everett plenty of times, but you're no longer gonna be on this mountain and sitting on the top. You're supposed to make it, but you always getting beat up. I wanted you to beat this up, Drew, okay? I wanted you to beat this up. Why couldn't you beat this up? You're always getting beat up for others. You're never ready to get beat for me. Huh, Drew? Why? I can't take you to Oklahoma. They wouldn't understand. They wouldn't. True, and I don't understand either. Beat me up next time when I need you. Hey, I thought he was going to push him down the stairs. Hey, how many of y'all thought he was going to push him down the stairs, man? I thought he was about to go down Mount Everett. Go down Mount Everett, not go down on Mount Everett was going down. Put a 1E if y'all thought in that scene Drew was going to push him down the stairs, or they was going to have some type of accident or something, and he was going to break his leg and no more NBA career. Put a 1E if you thought something like that was going to happen. Put a 2E if you didn't think that. I definitely thought dude was about to fall down the stairs, break something, or something happened, and then he'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. You did this to me, Drew. You did this. You ruined everything. I see Crystal say 1E, Savannah 1E, support gamers say Drew pushed someone else instead. Hey, damn, I didn't even peep that. You right, he did go he went to go push somebody else instead. That's a good point. He did. I thought he was going to push him down the steps, though. But that's funny. You put that support game, and he went and pushed somebody else, which was kind of messed up, man. Dude got, boy, turned him into a speed bump for a Mack truck. So, you know. All right, so, Jordan Calloway say having this show behind Snowfall isn't a good idea. Nah, It's not, but it is what it is. It's like Saved by the Bell, the gangster years. I've been saying that, so Saved by the Bell, NWA style. No, but so going back to this episode at the beginning, one of the things that I did, like, it seemed like all my devices always start to mess up when I need them most. Alright. Is this even working? Oh, brother. Anyway, we see that they explain what happened with Lauren. And I was glad to see that, because if you all remember my last reaction video for episode 1, I said they have some explaining to do. They got to explain how in the world is Lauren alive and with Jenny and not, nobody knows that she's dead, and that she's alive and all this stuff. So the way they explained it is not the worst explanation. I wouldn't say it was the best, but the way they explain it is this. So Effie really did try to kill her. Seems that she did it in a whack way, but in a way they kind of wouldn't have no traces back to her. So in a way it was a smart way, but it's whack because it didn't work. We always know what works most of the time, and that's a boop, pop that top. So they tried to have her asleep, unconscious, behind the wheel, and the car go underwater. And so after that, she didn't stay, of course, to see, because if somebody would have came and she stayed to see, then they would have been like, what you doing staying there to see? So she didn't stay to see, and she left. Well, come to find out, some guy walking the dog sees the car, calls, gets her the help she needs right on time, save her life. They report it as she's dead, and that's how she's able to fake her death. Now, we didn't get into if the family had a funeral, autopsy, looked at the body, any of that stuff, because most people's parents would want to see the body at least to identify it. So we don't know how the parents, because we later learned that her parents even believe that she's dead. So we don't know the details on how they got food, but she's undercover. They don't want anybody to know she's alive. She's told them that Effie did it, but it's about proving it, and so Jenny trying to build the case. So I don't know. What do you all think about that explanation on Lauren? And was that good enough on why she's alive? I actually don't think that's the worst explanation. They could have did a little better or tightened it up, but I think it was good. It was good enough. And me personally, I'm okay with it. Put a 1L if you okay with that explanation of Lauren and how she's alive. Put a 2L if that's not good enough. I'm not saying it's foolproof and that it's not a couple holes in it. Like I already said, how does the parents not know? They didn't want to see the body or something? But other than that, it could work. It's plausible. You let me know what you think in the comments. So we see that happen, and we'll see if she'll be able to hold it together, because we later see it's like she's already going stir crazy and wants to contact family or leave or do something other than stay in hiding, which if I was her and they almost killed me, I might be chilling for a little bit longer till they get everything done, and I might not trip, but we'll see. Let me look at some of these comments. I see a lot of 1Ls. David should have choked Nancy out. Jordan with the 1L. Let's see. Cheryl. The Hotspot Network. They literally said Cooper was the CI. 3 scenes in. Gotta chill. Yeah, I know. They said she got a CI working the case. I was like, okay. Let's see. Crystal 1L, something better than nothing. True. We might not have got anything at one point, so let's see. Oh, that was loud. Media One Software, Jay Moore, why they changed the early premiere dates to Friday and not Saturday? I don't know. I do not know. And I think maybe, and this is my opinion and my guess, that maybe it's a lot of competition for television shows on Sunday, and they decided maybe if they do Friday nights, they can maybe get more views. They did that with BMF. Now they're doing it with this. Me personally, I like Sunday night TV, but nowadays we got stuff coming on a Wednesday, a Thursday, a Friday. Some HBO stuff comes out on a Monday. I guess everybody trying to own their own day of the week, so I don't know. But, it is what it is now. We'll see how long it lasts. Savannah say no gin. I'm over here, ran out. Drinking, my water is all gone. Had to go get refill. But anyway, Tar Week. What do y'all think about Tar Week? So now we see also, and then we didn't learn this to the end of the episode, that his best bud, Braden, set him up. How many of you all peeped that? Braden set Tariq up. I don't think a lot of people may have really put that together or noticed, but Braden set Tariq up. And what I mean by that is Tariq was saying that he wasn't going to try to sell no more dope, trying to get out the game, and that he didn't want to sell over there at the Western business. And so he had that internship with Taint. He got that Taint, still stanky, that Taint. And so Braden manipulated Tariq by paying Taint to take away his internship and give it to light-skinned Keisha. And in turn, that made Tariq not have that opportunity and need an opportunity, which Braden just so happened to have for him. So behind the scenes, he manipulated him and pretty much hand the rock to cradled him into the dope game again. So that's messed up. What's up, Gina? How you doing, sis? She says, I really thought Tate did that on his own. Braden is conniving. I agree with you 100%, sis. I thought Tate did that on his own. And to see Braden doing that, yeah, I agree. He's very conniving. And now we see that he actually, which I think most of us are not surprised, but he thinks he's over Tariq, better than Tariq. And that I saw this as him using Tariq as a tool, as something to get what he wants and manipulating him. And that's messed up, because I think Tariq actually thinks that he's his friend, and Tariq doesn't even know that Effie and Braden already tried to kill Lauren behind his back. Tariq has nobody right now in his life. He really does. I mean, Effie, as much as all they got going on, truth be told, I don't know where she stands. Plus, she did help get rid of Lauren, which she was jealous of. And if Diana getting away, which Diana, oh my goodness, she is so sneaky. And oh man, hiding in the damn bookstore like that. Come on, man. I don't know, man, about Diana. But, you know, Effie gonna eliminate that competition because I think she using Tariq as well. She sees him as a way to get the money that she needs for her bills. And yeah, you get a little ding-ding on the side, but I think she really likes him because of the opportunities that he brings. I don't think she really loves him or care about him. I think the actual person that actually may actually really like him and care about him is Diana. Truth be told, I think she actually like him because she likes him and doesn't want anything out of it other than want to be with him. But I think everybody else that he around is using him. Diana is the only one that's just jealous because she like him. She want them lips all over her boy. I think she gonna start messing with the TA just to make Tariq jealous and get his attention focused on her. Probably gonna backfire. But, you know, I agree, Lisa Phillips, everybody using Tariq, and ain't nobody there for him. Support gamers say Diana is the end game for Tariq. And I think so, because I think she gonna be the one that's gonna be there for him through thick and thin, be there the longest. So we'll see how it all go. Nika Essay, I don't like Effie either, and I never trusted her. I'm right there with you, sis. I ain't never trusted her. We don't know nothing about her, and I mean, it's obvious to me that she just there with Tariq for that money and opportunity. And Crystal, I agree. Truth be told, Tariq really out there in the world lost. He is. And think he ain't, but he is. Ain't nobody got his back. So, let's see. Oh yeah, in the IE network, you say Lauren, the only one love him, is Lauren got set up. She would have never snitched on Reek. Well, she did wear the wire. To the wire. She should have never even got involved with all of that. But she actually liked him as well, but she didn't really know him. You know what I mean? Like, Diana knows him as far as everything with the drugs and what he do and this and that. So he could really be fully honest with her from jump. Queen Brielle, why was Diana hiding when she saw Tariq? I love that Tariq. I'm glad y'all say Tariq. I'm going to start putting hashtag Tariq. But that's what I was wondering. Ladies, maybe you all can let me know. But what was that for? I think that she was embarrassed that she working in the bookstore and that she's struggling, and they both maybe in the game and got a little money. I don't know. But that's the only thing that I could think of, is that maybe she was embarrassed that she got to work at the bookstore now. But that was something I thought was kind of weird to begin with. They paying the tuition, but they won't buy you the books. But like dudes say, you got a Balenciaga book bag, but can't afford the books. I mean, what? But that's power. They gonna have the greatest clothes on earth. Speaking of the greatest clothes, Tariq had a hell of a coat on, man. I'm trying to get my damn pictures loaded up. Damn, that coat was nice. Y'all saw that coat? Curtain. Trying to get it loaded. Man, I was wondering, man, for one, where do they get the time to go shopping like this all the time? And then, two, the money. The money, that coat had to be a few stacks, easy. But Tariq coat was off the hook that day. D-Weed, that gray joint was fire. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. And I like winter clothes. Because winter clothes to me is some of the best out there. But, you know, damn. That coat was fire. That was fire. I would have liked to rock that one my dang on self. So, I don't know. Let's see. IE Network. Why don't Tawig know how to box yet? Talk about he better than Ghost. Boy, please. Thank you. This dude ain't won one fight yet. He ain't won nan fight talking about what he can do. What, you the butter knife assassin? So now you think you better than Ghost? Boy, please. And he should have actually started to go to that personal trainer. He said he had some supplements and stuff. When I heard that, I'm like, okay, we about to see Tawig with a six-pack. Tawig about to get swole like Ghost. Oh, snap. That's what I thought. Next thing you know, they threw him under the bus, literally. Tawig like, man, get out of here. I'm the butter knife assassin, baby. I ain't about to work out. So, anyway, we'll see how it all play out. But they did have a couple things going on this episode. Let me pull this thing up. Hold on, let's see if I can. This stuff is moving. Okay, alright. So, we see Detective White Man has been on the case as well. And he done put together that Monet and Ramirez and all these people are connected now. Because Jenny from the block still was trying to say Tariq was the one that run the organization, which that was a dumbass theory. So, one of the keys with that, yeah, we're pulling this up. Alright, so one of the keys with him filling in the blanks is now they know Monet Tejada is the real kingpin of the family. Now, one thing that I think was messed up with this, what happened with her and with Zeke, is that she been stressing about finding Zeke killer. So she pretty much been shutting down Lorenzo, talking to him crazy and everything, which I thought was out of pocket to begin with. But I knew something was weird when he told Kane, find Zeke's killer, then you could come talk to me. I'm like, but if he really go find out, he gonna find out it's you. So then we later see when Drew get cold cocked, double entendre pun intended, that they find that person, and when he was getting interrogated said that he was hired to jump Drew, and then they kill him. And then we also saw Kane when he interrogated the pilot, which is weird because they should have just told them. Why would they be holding out? Plus, wouldn't they have told the police what they knew? Why would they be holding out? But anyway, he finds out it was a bald head dude, broken tail light, and he had a puffy jacket, dark jacket with the fur around it. Well, the dude that they brought was bald head, but I don't know. He pretty much put it together that it was Lorenzo. And after they went ahead and took out the dude that he hired, he came at the end and said pretty much that I know it was you. Got Lorenzo to confess to him on what happened, and then said, now you gonna basically work for me. I own you. You gonna help me move this weight, which they do need his help, because I was thinking, how they gonna move all this stuff? Don't let me get to the Wall Street part yet. But anyway, so we see that happen. And what's messed up is I think one of them is gonna kill each other. Either Kane is gonna end up killing Lorenzo gonna end up having to kill Kane. What do y'all think about that? This the Tejada showdown. If you think, and I ain't gonna get into the details of which one is which right now. Let's just put it simple. If you think one of them is gonna end up killing each other, or the other, rather I should say, put a 1L for Lorenzo's. And if you think that they won't end up doing that, put a 2L. But the way it's set up, I think that one of them may kill the other. Now, I see Lisa says Monet is going to kill Lorenzo. And let's see. Wait, what does this say? The IE Network. Yo, this show is not for men. None of these fine women get their back blown out. Bring back Angie and Carrie. They was about that life. Hey, I ain't gonna complain on that. But you right. This ain't that show. This is a younger audience. They don't be really getting out there like that. They kind of took them to the strip club to show some tickle bitties or whatever. But I mean, we ain't about to see Tariq doing nothing. I was getting a little cringy with Braden and that little sweet chocolate sister in the boardroom. Whatever. I was like, please, let's skip to the next scene, please. I didn't want to see that. I didn't want to see her getting took down. Anyway, not like that. But you know, I don't know, man. I think Kane and Lorenzo definitely gone. And it may be that Monet makes Kane kill Lorenzo. That could be a possibility. But, you know, we'll see. Maybe Lorenzo kill Kane because Kane threatened to tell. And he killed Kane. And then eventually she find out he done killed both her boys. So, who knows? The SJ show said we do have Dirty Diana. Yes. Nah, man, they ain't showing Diana get bust down. Although, man, I think she is very, very pretty. I think Lauren is very pretty as well. I think they got a lot of pretty young ladies on this show. I agree. I still love me some Mary J, man. I don't know, man. I love me some Mary J. But, you know, it just ain't that type of show. This is for the younger audience. So they ain't ready about, they ain't about that bust down life yet, man. Savannah, I like that comment. Savannah say Evelyn came and gave Monet the money this time. I know that's right. Let you know, hey, we ain't always gonna have a handout. I appreciate it, but nah, here's your chance. I'm gonna look out for you. And Monet seemed a little pissed about that, to be, you know, when you're looking at it like that. But she should have been happy because, hey, you needed all the little help you can get. Now, Gina said Diana is going to have a sex scene. Ooh, and we can't wait then. We'll probably see it with that new TA. I don't know if they're going to probably have a real good sex scene with Tariq just yet. Michael Rainey. I mean, he ain't a kid no more. Michael Rainey is like, what, 21, 22? So, we already saw they kind of broke him in a little bit last season. Hey, we might see him breaking it in now, so they might be ready to show his butt cheeks. You know, stars, they Power, they always got to show these dudes butt cheeks. We done seen everybody butt cheeks. That's how you know they didn't pass over. They didn't made it. So they might be ready to show him cheeks. Anyway, we'll see how it all turn out. Lisa say we want to see Method Man cheeks. They didn't show them. They done showed Meth Cheeks. Next thing you know, he's a full-time star on the show. Once they show them cheeks. So Michael Rainey, he already been a full-time star. So they probably been waiting to show them cheeks. Just waiting for him to get a little older. Just waiting for him to get a little older. So yeah, them cheeks will come out soon. Don't worry. But Kay Harris, I looked at that too. You says Effie looks a little pregnant. When I was looking when she had that, which she looked really nice with that dress with the shoulder out. It looked like she had a little baby bump, considering how tiny she is and skinny she is. So any little thing down there, you know. So I don't know. Maybe she is. Anybody that watches, let me know if you know about that. But yeah, it definitely looks like it. This is a good one right here. Stop Shouting I'm Napping said Jenny gonna sleep with White Man. Now, if Jenny sleep with Detective White Man, Dirty Ballsack's gonna be pissed. Because that's his only option of getting some cuckoo right now. And then Detective White Man come take it, he might start spilling the beans to Davis and becoming a double, triple agent. So I don't know. We'll see. Media One Software, Numa gonna find out Monet killed Mecca. That's gonna be a good one. The way they kind of setting it up, they may not have too many people live past this season. Because Monet may be killed, Lorenzo, Kane, Drew. They ain't gonna take all them out, but they could. So we'll see. One thing that I saw in this episode when they went to the damn the dope spot or whatever, and dude, you got the gangster Joffrey over here. Joffrey over here talking about some, they need to move this weight, and they just believe. I'm just like, okay. So anyway, we see this episode after Braden manipulated Tariq into now working as an intern at their Westing business corporation because he wants to have him help him sell dope there, which Tariq didn't want to do, but now he is there. And then Braden then saw the dope boys about to go to the powder room, so he goes ahead and types to his little chocolate little sister, his little chocolate love, hey, why don't you send Tariq in there to go set it up so that he can see how open they are. I mean, them dudes is way too open with their usage, as if it was like a cigarette or some package of Equal or Sweet and Low. That booger sugar got to them like no tomorrow, boy. They sugar was up. They going to check, AccuCheck. They sugar level was off the hook. So, you know, now we'll see how it all turn out now that he done manipulated him. They talking about they about to be, which I think this is a little bit much. They about to be the dope boys of Wall Street. Supply the building, talking about, man, look how much they use. And there's 50 floors in this building, like everybody on every floor is coked out. Like, come on, man. Talking about, man, and then we can flood Wall Street. Man, we about to be fat. Like, dude, where y'all, even if this was the case, how would you be able to explain having so much money at 19 in college? Like, they ain't thinking about the next problem, what to do with the money. It's one thing to need the money and get it. The next problem is what you gonna do with it. So, you know, it is a lot that they gotta go with that, but it's still, you know, something. Lisa, you know you my girl. She say, it's still hard for me to believe they pushing all this weight on the school campus. Impossible, but okay. No, it's still nearly close to impossible because these are Ivy League schools. Now, yeah, they may have more money and they may use, you know, high-end drugs, but dang, they moving a lot of stuff. That's like nobody would be in school. I mean, wow. And then I wish my pictures loaded up, man. I had to get some things together. But anyway, to see Effie, first of all, she didn't even have a mask on when she was chopping that brick up. But she had it packaged to go to every Ivy League school, Harvard, Yale, Dartmouth, all these places. So she just supplies all the schools. I don't know how she gonna get to all of them. They ain't all in New York. But now don't get me wrong, it's drugs usage. I believe at all those schools. I believe everywhere is somebody doing something. So it's somewhere, you know. I wouldn't put it past, but the amount and the opportunities, and they're just a little more complicated. And you can't just get a brick and just chop it up with a couple of playing cards like that. So simple with what she did. But whatever. We'll see how it all work out. But I definitely don't know how they gonna make it. You say they drinking that Tito vodka. I know, right? Let me pull out my Tito. I got my Tito right there, Santana on deck. So anyway, all right, I'm about to go ahead and give it my Mosco rated and break on down this episode a little bit more. Alright, so for those that are new, the Mosco is my rating system that I use. 4 simple categories, 25 points each, give you a total of 100, and you can always drop a decimal point and get a score of 1 to 10. Let's do it. Visual cinematography, they always use excellent cameras, and they usually do some interesting things with the camera. I like when they show little boy get pushed and show him on the ground, the view of him about to get ran over, and other things. I mean, you know, it was interesting overall. Very good. Nothing out of the ordinary for the episode. So I'm going to give it a 20 out of 25. Let's see, storyline and plot. The storyline was interesting. I like how they explained what happened with Lauren. Not the best, but not the worst. It was acceptable. I could live with it. And we see now that Tariq is trying to expand his operation now with Brayden. Brayden is manipulating him. There's a lot going on. We see that Kane has now got the upper hand on his pops. And we'll see how all these turn out. So I'm interested in what they're doing. I'm going to give it a 20. I like it. And then special effects, makeup, and costumes. Not really a lot of special effects or makeup too much, but power, I don't know, man. Maybe it's because there's a lot of my style of clothes that I would wear. But again, wow. The wardrobe department for Power, they are impeccable. They always have everybody with the best of everything, looking amazing. When Diana was looking at them books, them jeans or whatever the hell she had on, I was like, oh wow, them nice. Them what's in them is really nice too. But you know, everybody looking good, dressing good. Balenciaga book bags and that coat that Tariq when he walked in with that gray fur, that lamb skill, that boy was bad. That coat was bad. That boy was bad. So I'm gonna give them a 22 out of 25. And entertaining, fun factor, It was and this is the most important category. It was entertaining. That wasn't like the greatest episode I saw. It was good. It was average for the show to me. Nothing really made me go, wow. So with that regard, I'm going to give it a 20 out of 25, which will give it a total MOSCO of an 82 out of 100, or an 8 out of 10. And I always give a 0.5 margin of discretion. So if you thought it was a 7.5, I can see that. And if you thought it was up to an 8.5, I can see that. I see one comment, Lisa Phillips, you've been on point tonight, sis, and I've been agreeing with you. Kane is the real ghost of the show. Truth be told, he is. He's closer to Ghost than Tariq ever could be. And he's doing more of the gangster stuff that we would like to see. And I think Kane, which I said, I can't remember exactly what video or when I said it or whatever, but I said that he was the strongest out of the three, siblings. And a lot of people used to say he was the dumbest and he was a fork up. And I'm not going to say he ain't forked up a few times. He be forking up. But I think he had the most potential. And so it's starting to show that they about to bring it up. What bring him up, his storyline? What's your Moscow? What would you rate this episode? Let me know in the comments. Hashtag Moscow, just like it is on the screen. And put in your rating, whether it's a 1 out of 10 or out of 100. So, let's see. The IE Network says the best thing about tonight was finding out what happened to Lauren. I agree with that. And they did it at the beginning of the episode, which was kind of messed up in a way, because it was nothing better to me that happened that episode than finding that info out. But don't get me wrong, it had a couple moments seeing them argue on the steps of Mount Everett. You argue on the steps of Mount Everett? You get off my mountaintop, Drew. Ooh. And push him down the stairs. Damn, I wanted to see that. Anyway. Now this is true too, Sean Tor. What up, Sean Tor? He said, I was shocked Kane found out real quick. LOL. Good episode. White man gonna be on everybody's head. That's true. I was shocked Kane found out so quick too. I thought it was gonna at least take 2 episodes. Damn, Kane. He need to be a cop. He found out real fast, didn't he? I was like, man, how he find out that damn fast? I guess a blowtorch to the ear get him talking, huh? Works every time, boy. Now, what you want to know? Works every time. No, but that was very quick, and I was very surprised as well. So, Savannah, you giving it a 9. SJ 9.5. T Fam a 7. Okay. Queen Brielle Kane was my fave tonight, blowtorch and handling his dad. And you know what? I forgot about the cooked ear. The cooked ear meat and the cooked hand as far as special effects. So I could give that a couple more points. I had it, an 82? I could raise it up to an 83. An 85 on the Moscow. Because they did do a little sizzling. Make a couple pieces of sizzling. And had the ears and grits with the eggs between. So, I don't know. It do ear look like a piece of Spam. So, I don't know. But overall, it was cool. What y'all think about this so far in this episode? Y'all let me know. And also, is Tariq better than Ghost? Some people call him Baby Ghost. Please, he ain't got nothing to do with Ghost other than being his son. That's it. So y'all let me know in the comments. Is he as good, equal, close to any of that to Papa Ghost? Ghost Dad. Ghost Dad, the OG, is undefeated. And I ain't talking about Bill Cosby, Ghost Dad. Ghost Dad. I'm always riding out with the OG. He ain't better. I ain't giving him no credit. None. Tariq ain't getting the pass over here. That's what I'm talking about, T-Fam. So, you know what I'm saying? Toadette, you know what I'm saying? Queen Brielle, Lisa. Everybody know the truth, so that's what's up. You say the Hotspot Network Tariq about as good as Dre. I know, right? Yeah, that's funny. Well, I'm about to get up out of here, y'all, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through and watching. And his grandson. Oh, my God. So, I'll be back on the next one. I appreciate y'all for watching. Definitely be back for Sundays and Mondays, and I'm gonna try to. I got some things finally clearing up on the schedule, so I'll be back in the lab soon. I hope y'all ready. Definitely coming, so I'm excited. We'll see how it all work out. I ain't about to go out like Willie Lump Lump or AKA Tug Week. Going out fighting, baby. Yeah, I ain't gonna go out without taking the swing. With that being said, I'm up out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Get some rest. Deuces. I'll see you on the next one, and I'm out. Peace.